It's been like 4 weeks, so I apologize, but I'm here now and I'm excited to visit with you guys and get some painting done. Today we are gonna do the top voted character, which is Plants vs. Zombies. And I thought this would be really fun to do since it's kind of Halloween with the zombies, but it's not your traditional ghosts and goblins. And I know some of you kind of get tired of that. So something a little more unique, really fun. And this can be a really fun way to learn how to paint these characters if you're ever going to do them for a party and paint it on somebody's face. So I'm going to get started here. And let's see. I pulled up 2 images, so I really like the cowboy zombie because, you know, I'm a country girl and I think he's pretty cool. And then I thought it would be really fun to have the pea shooter because that would just go well like side profile and it'd be fun to like shoot things. Boom, boom, boom. So I think we're gonna do the pea shooter on this side and the cowboy zombie on this side. And we'll just see how it turns out. So I've never done this paint before. I am trying it out for the first time. And I'm kind of cold in here today, so I'm gonna get my beanie on because we are finally in cooler weather. Okay, so, and when I show you my painting, once it's all done, I will turn on more light, but it's really hard to paint like that. So for now, this is what you get. Hi, welcome. Hey, Zavion, or Zavion. Welcome to the live. Thanks for hopping in. I'm just getting started right now and sketching out some of the characters. Okay, this is what I have to choose from for brushes, and they're mixed with markers. So I'm just looking for my favorite one because, you know, you have all these brushes and then you only want to ever use one specific one. So that's my favorite because it's tiny, even though it's like getting curved and bent. And my son got like tape all over it. What the heck? All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of the black and we're gonna kind of just do rough sketch outline. And hi, what up, Waffle Loves Animations? Glad to see you here. We're gonna paint this little guy. Pretty simple, but it's gonna be fun to see how he lays out. And so I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I am looking in my mirror here while trying to still show you. So if it gets a little hard to see, I apologize, but I will try and aim the camera just right so you can see the process, just like that. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get started. Hi, welcome guys. What up, my members? How you guys doing? Part of the YouTube family. Yeah, YouTube family. I started a newsletter on emails, and eventually I want to build this community and get you guys some stickers. I've always wanted to just give out cool stickers that I've created with my art. So thanks for being a member. It's coming one day, I promise. Hi, I'm doing good. I am excited to be painting with you guys today because it's been such a long time and I've been really busy filming my Mimi channel for kids. And I have been raising my little ones and we've been doing all the fun fall activities, so life is good. Okay, so this guy, I'm trying to figure out like how that's gonna work. So I think we're gonna just go like this. We're starting like that. We'll see how this works. And we're just kind of Bringing it around town. Like so. Do 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 do. Kind of put a leaf on the back. Like that. Would I take candy from a stranger? Well, you're asking the wrong person because I just got diagnosed with autoimmune celiac and I can't handle like sugar. I can't handle stuff that's been contaminated in factories with other gluten. So I kind of just stay away from it all and just make my own things. But I am going to go trick-or-treating with my kiddos, and then I bought some candy for them, and yeah, so they can still do trick-or-treating, and then they're going to trade out their candy for some toys as well. So they're not eating too much candy because they're really little. I have a 4-year-old and an 18-month-old. Been doing this for almost 7 years now. And yeah, it's been super cool to kind of see how it developed and came to pass. But we like are just leaning into it hard, and it's been awesome because I can just share my art. So this is one type of art that I do, and then there's a bunch of other things I do. So I've always got a project going. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're kind of going to bring like this, and then bring this down. So he has his neck. Then we got some beautiful leaves at the bottom here, so we're gonna do a little bit on the neck today, because why not? And everything I'm gonna go back over again. So we're just kind of drawing. And if you have like a art pen that you can draw on skin with, that might be a lot easier than a paintbrush to sketch stuff out. Yeah, it's just a normal pea shooter. I'm gonna do a normal pea shooter and then cowboy zombie because I love country stuff. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a really tough diagnosis, but a really much needed breakthrough. I don't share about it a lot on my social media, but 2 pregnancies and just terrible panic attacks and not knowing what is going on with my body, just like getting worse and worse and worse. Finally got answers, and it was crazy because I've already been gluten-free most of my life, but I was getting sick from just sharing a toaster and just maybe the stress of pregnancies. I don't know. Maybe it was extra viruses in the air like COVID. My body was just under a lot of stress. So got answers, and I'm losing weight finally and able to start exercising because I wasn't even able to like get out of bed. I would just like get over here, paint, do my paints, and then just crash. And my husband was doing everything with the kids. So I'm so excited to be coming back to life. Okay, today we're painting Plants versus Zombies, for those who are asking. Okay. It's hard to paint and talk. I tried. Hopefully that answers your questions. What are you guys gonna do for Halloween? Any fun plans? Do you celebrate Halloween? I like the fall and autumn things. Halloween is fun with kids. We're going up, 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 and na 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 na, na 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 na. Yeah, ink poisoning. I have heard of that. I've looked into all the stuff I'm using, and there's nothing in it that should be making me sick, so hopefully it's not that. It's made to go on your body. It's made with natural ingredients, and there's no gluten in it, so hopefully it's fine. Thank you so much, Bruce. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gift. You're so sweet. Sending you so much love back. Thank you. Wow. That is just so kind. You guys, I can't even begin to express my gratitude for your love for everything I'm doing. And sorry, it just keeps wobbling. Try not to make it wobble on you. So thank you so much. And I have so much fun creating it for you, and my kids love it. And so it's just gonna be fun that one day my family is gonna be like, let's go watch Mary Marks. That's your great grandma. And it just lives on. It's just super cool. So just sharing the joy through art. And I found something that is really captivating and uplifting. And we're in a crazy world with so much stress and chaos, and we're like missing more human connection. And so I hope that my art inspires you guys to get your hands dirty and try a new medium to do art in, and I don't know, just discover like hidden talents. I didn't know I was going to be doing this. I've done lots of different art stuff my whole life. So we're all meant to create. We just don't know what medium it's going to be in. I should. Oh my gosh. Bruce, that's such a good idea. Oh my gosh. I did. I went to the movie theater with Mario, Super Mario, and that was really fun. Our town's like really small, so there's like 2 people there, but they were like, wow, it's so trippy to try and watch you talk. Oh, it's super fun. This time of year is always fun because you can kind of get away with it. People just expect everyone to be all dressing up goofy this whole month, I swear. Okay. Anyways, I could talk forever. And that's part of the problem. I just want to talk. But we will get painting. Because I have some ads to do today too. Take time. So we're just, kind of going to see some of that. And then gonna do his eyes. So when you're doing characters' faces, it's hard because our face kind of interferes. So like I want to do his eyes here, but it's gonna kind of get caught. So I need to do it a little bit higher, you see? Okay. It'd be fun to paint the whole squad like all over my face. It'd be so cool. Yes, I'm live right now. Hello. Hi. Can I do my own tramp stamp? That would be so hard. I could probably get a basic butterfly. So I'm just kind of lining up his eyes, and we'll work on that later. And then his mouth is like hard because it's going to be like, so trying to work on that. Oh, so we'll fill that in and see how that looks. Oh, it's so trippy. Okay. Hello, frogs for life. What's up? Am I drawing a cow or a buffalo? Guys, should we let them know? I'm doing Plants vs. Zombies today. So we're doing a little pea shooter. It's gonna be fun. Okay, now it's time to do the zombie, which I usually do the more detailed characters on this side, but I just felt like doing this guy on this side. So let's see if we can map it out. So I like to kind of zoom in on their face a little bit, and then we're gonna map out where his mouth is gonna be, and you just kind of go from the mouth up. So if you can see, like, his eye, if I was going to do exactly, his eye is going to be like where my nose is, but I'm going to make some adjustments. So let's see how it turns out. This is the first time I've done this character. This is not fake. This is real life. Here we go. Okay, so. Gonna do his mouth. And the mouth is going to be a little different because it's with my mouth, so keep that in mind too. We'll do some of the... We'll see if I keep that. Okay, so now... Remember, straight lines on your face look curved, and curved lines look straight. I don't know why, but it's probably physics or something. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, so then we're gonna do... He has an eye kind of down here. And it's gonna get a little lost in the crease, but that's okay because the main eye will be out of the crease. Oh wow, yeah, his head's kind of big. We'll see if I can fit the cowboy hat in here. Maybe I'll just do normal zombie. We'll see. Love you guys too. Okay. And when you're doing art, you just gotta be ready and flexible to kind of change what you're doing. Kind of crazy. I don't want to scare kids. Don't want to be too scary. Okay, so I always let you guys know this in my paints. I'm using Mehron, M-E-H-R-O-N, Mehron body paints. And you can get them in like single things if you run out, or you can get them in a collection like this. I just got a new one because of you guys donating and helping. So far it works good. It kind of stains my skin, the blues and greens do, but I also put on like a fake tanner, so I think it's binding to that. But it eventually comes off like with face wash and stuff. Okay, this is gonna be so fun. All right. So now I'm gonna do almost a perfect circle. Plants vs. Zombies. Do 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 do. Okay. Don't forget, when you're doing characters that are iconic and cartoon, they have things like shadows that you must include, otherwise it won't look like the character. So let's get that shadow built out in there. And then this head's even bigger. And this shadow kind of I don't know. It's easy to get caught into it. Oh, My Hero, I haven't seen that actually. Hannah, I need to watch that. So I'm starting to learn that I'm old. Within the past 4 years, all of a sudden I'm like hearing references to things and I'm like, what is that? And I have to literally go Google it or ChatGPT it. And so, yeah, that's one of them that I need to go check out. I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters and that was pretty epic. Okay, so then we've got a cowboy hat, and it's gonna kind of sit up here, which goes like into the eye a bit. But that's all right. And then this comes over here. And down this way. That's not far enough. Okay, there, and then there. Then you won't really see this because it'll be under my hat, but I have to at least try. This is great. Okay. Then we are gonna do, let's see, he kind of comes around and like that. And then a little bit here. And this little handkerchief thingy. Another. And then down like this. Okay, that kind of works. And we're not gonna do his whole body, even though that's super cute. We're just gonna kind of suggest that he's like that, okay? Because what I've learned is we don't really see the whole effect anyway, so it's not worth painting it all the way down my neck. Oh, thanks, Ian. It's really fun. I really hope more people try it. It's a really fun hobby too. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. Thank you. I have lots of tutorials, so it's worth trying. You never know until you try. Okay, so now we'll go back over it again with shading, but this is where it gets a little tricky because I only have so many colors. But we're gonna work on the colors. So let's start with the zombie, because I think I have to do some layers and it might need to dry. So it's either kind of like a creamy yellow. So we're gonna just go all over and fill it all in with this white and yellow mixed. If you guys don't know, I got coloring books available on Amazon. So just type in Mary Marks. I have Color Me Funny, Guy Vibes. I've got some that I made on Canva that were when I first started. I just came out with an I Spy book for my Mimi channel, kind of like Where's Waldo. 2,000 images and elements were used to create that book. It is awesome. There's 12 scenes. There's a lot to spy in it. I'll show you a picture of it in a little bit. I'll have it next to me. So I have my Linktree attached in my bio, so it takes you to all the things we talk about in here. And I really need to get my Amazon storefront set up so that if you guys are buying paints, there's a link to it there as well. So we're just really getting the paint on here nice and thick. Yeah. Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you. Pretty cool. Hi. Thanks, Emma. Love you. You guys are so sweet. And thanks for being part of the YouTube family. I love seeing you in there. It's really special. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do his red handkerchief. Because then we gotta add some polka dots into it a little bit. Like that, like so. Just kind of, it's just a lot like coloring. Once you have it drawn, you're just filling in the gaps. And it's really hard to see on the side. But you guys can probably see better than I can at the angle you're at. Okay, we'll add in some white in a minute. And then with that same paintbrush, I'm gonna do some brown for his hat. And I got a nice dark brown. Ooh, it's the first time using this brown in this batch. Yeah, you should try that on your brother for his birthday. It's a good idea. You totally could do it. Just make a zombie. Or any of the plants are really fun too. I wanted to do the sunflower, but side profile, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Don't worry, we'll add in details in a little bit. We're just getting the base colors on here. So these paints are cool. You just mix with water and they dry really quickly. They're really satisfying to use when you have new ones. And you just fill it on. Always dry a little bit darker, so always keep that in mind. They'll feel lighter with water and then they dry darker. Hello, welcome, hi. Okay. Okay. And then we'll always touch up the lines later. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of lighter brown just to make kind of an in-between brown. We are painting today. We're painting Plants vs. Zombies for those who just arrived. And this is just a fun live where you can say, hey, ask questions, just visit. Since I'm an artist and I'm on a crazy schedule and it's really hard to reach me, so it's a fun way to connect with you guys while I'm getting my paint ready for the performance. So just get that on there. And it looks like he's got some blue as well. So I'll just do that and then that. And then he's got under that, there's gonna be some blue. Okay, that'll be good. Just gonna kind of fade it out. Fade it out. It's starting to look like a zombie. Okay, so now we're gonna do like his base green, and I only have 3 greens, or 4 greens, sorry. And none of them are the green we need, right? So we're gonna play around with some colors. This green kind of takes a more yellow to it. So let's get our like lime green. And let's put some orange into it. I can't show you guys, I'm mixing some orange into it, and it's kind of gonna add the color we need, I think. So let's see how this goes. Just gonna get this figured out. And you want enough So it all matches. Then maybe a little bit of gray too. I don't know, let's see. Some gray maybe? Let's see how that looks. Mixing colors, hi! Maybe some white? Oh yeah, we need some white, that's what it is. Okay, we're starting to find his color. So I did lime green, orange, gray, and then added some white. And I think we're gonna get his color just right. Hopefully it's right, because it dries a little darker, so let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, so, wow, on camera it looks like a totally different color. Let's see if you guys can see the color. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're so cringe, but you're not real. So much. Thank you so much. I am so cringe though. I'm very real though, and I'm just a goofball. So it's really fun to share my art with all of you. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do his mouth. I think I just want to come up to here. Man, that's tough because their mouth is so iconic, but it is what it is. We gotta use my teeth for it. We'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. So I'm just getting it all smooth. And before I run out of my color that I mixed. Now we're gonna go a little darker. So let's get that color and we're gonna go darker with it. Like a darker green. I'll be your friend. Welcome, welcome to the party. And then we're gonna fill in some of this color. And wow, that is drying way more green, but it's kind of cool. Okay. And over here. And under that eye. Okay. And I don't know. Now we've got a lizard on our face. Okay, we're gonna work on the colors. We got this, we got this. It does kind of. That's so true. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am trying to figure out the coloring Ooh, that looks good. But it's not matching when it dries. That kind of looks good. So I've just been playing around with the colors till we find the right one. And that's how it goes. You gotta kind of play around with it till you get what you want. So let's do, I want to kind of see a little bit of what this looks like. If I were to put his mouth kind of here with a tooth and here. So kind of do that. And then kind of draw a little bit of, I don't know. Zombie mouth. This is what's tough about doing characters that are supposed to look like how they look, because the mouths are pretty iconic. And all you see is my teeth. But this could work. So, oh, I see where I'm going wrong. Okay. I figured it out. I need, one moment please. I gotta get my Q-tips. They're over here. Okay. So, this is gonna work. That's so itchy. Okay. We're gonna do like this. Because he's got kind of a high cheekbone. And then it will look more like him. And that comes down, and then that comes over. Okay. All right. I think there is gift stuff on YouTube. I'm learning it. So I think there's little diamonds and stars. And I don't know how to send them. So yeah, someone help out. I'm not sure. I'm still learning it. Okay, let's get the blue onto here. And then we'll add some details. So some blue, some white, blue. And then I think he has a belt. I'm gonna kind of fill that in too. And then Dark James, so. Okay, so just suggesting it right now, and then we'll just do the details in a minute. Okay, we're gonna take a break and do the other side while that dries for a little bit. And we'll do the pea shooter, which kind of is lighter and then it gradually gets darker. So we're gonna kind of blend. So let's see how we can do this. It's hard to show you guys. Normally I would wait to do the eyes, but I don't need to blend around the eyes. And I might make the pea shooter bigger, but I kind of like him small because that's kind of realistic to the game. So it's really wet right now. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry. And then I'm gonna add some lighter white. Just smoothing it all out. It is! It's the cow lady! Hi! It's so fun to see what videos you've seen of me. And some of the older ones are so, like, classic. I just had so much fun with them. Okay. Then it looks like his leaves are a different green, so let me mix that up real quick. This is a huge brush, but I think it's gonna work fine. It's difficult to paint on my neck, but not impossible. Not impossible. You never know what talents you have till you try, you guys, so. Can I have a peppermint? You can have a peppermint. That's too hot for me. Hey, I don't like your peppermint. You don't like my peppermint. It's too spicy. That'd be a fun one to do. I should do that one. Yeah, guys, let me know what songs I should do with these characters. It's too spicy. Okay. I'm blending. We're blending. kind of fun like that. So you kind of blend it. It's coming to life. And that's nice because seeing the green makes him look less green. So it's coming together nicely. I feel like I should put something up here. I don't know. Maybe I should do the sunflower. That would be cool. The sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies. Let's see. Sunflower Plants versus Zombies. Bro, what is this? Welcome. Welcome to my art. It's so random, but I think we're gonna do a sunflower now, and I need to have a little bit of red or something. Let's see. Okay, so he's gonna be kind of hanging out behind him or something. Okay, this could work. I like this. And let's do some yellow petals. Really wanted to do the sunflower, but it wouldn't work side profile, so this is a good compromise. Since I have the room, and there's so many of the plants and vegetables that are so fun. Cool. That's gonna look cool. Thanks. I've learned that life is about seasons because it's hard to pick just one thing. And I felt like before this, I found what I loved to do, and that was I played basketball, and I was a basketball player, and that was my identity. And then I got married, and becoming a mother is a huge identity, and I felt so fulfilled by that. And then I discovered that people wanted to see my art online. Thank you so much for your gift. Oh, thank you. And that's become my jam. And now I'm like figured out all these ways to unlock everything that jammed me up before because of AI. So I learned how to make my own coloring book on Amazon, and like something that I could not do before, like without just trying things. So I appreciate it. I found my jam, and my jam is hanging with you guys and bringing joy to everybody throughout the world. And I love being a part of that. Okay, that's gonna be cool. Sunflower hanging out behind him, kind of like that. And he's kind of oval-y. So there's two ways to do it. I just did it painting before doing the lines, but I think that'll work just fine. And let's see, get his neck and his leaves. Like that. So that way we have a couple plants coming after the zombie. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now, let's see. We're gonna add in some black, I think, because we'll do the highlights in a minute. Okay, so let's see this. Hopefully you guys can see good enough. You really want to breathe in between when you're doing the lines. Okay. And my paint is drying really fast today. I'm gonna kind of do the mouth of the sunflower. I'm gonna open it on this side. Because you can see it. And the eyes are like kind of on the side like that. And we'll work on the eyes in a minute. And then, hi! So I do birthday shout outs and everything, and something I want to get started with is if you're in this live and you know that you want to purchase a birthday shout out with these characters, now is the time to do it. And so I want to just be able to provide like a Venmo or my Linktree or whatever, where you can just pay like 10 bucks, something really, really simple and quick. If I had to like set aside time to paint a character, it's going to be like hundreds of dollars. But if I'm already painting a character, then I can do like a bunch of birthday shout outs, if that makes sense. So that's what I want to do in the future here, is offer like holiday, like Merry Christmas, Happy Birthdays, stuff like that, maybe singing Happy Birthday, and create the opportunity for you to purchase that now while it's painted on my face. We're not doing that today because I don't have it set up, but if any of you were just dying to have these characters saying something for you as a personalized message, then I would provide that for you. I do paint my kids' faces. My oldest is 4 and he likes it sometimes. He's been sick this week, so he would have loved to have these characters, like one of the plants on his face, but he is just not feeling the greatest today. So, and then I have an 18-month-old and she wants to be all up in here every single day, but I'm waiting for her to get a little bit bigger because they're so wiggly. This is really cool though. Doing the sunflower within. I feel like it completes the look better, you know? And I always wish I had a pen. Like a paint pen or something for this part. Because it's really hard to do. It's pretty relaxing, huh? Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy you guys are here hanging out. And this will be posted after. So you can go and watch later if you're dying to see the process more. But isn't that cool how just drawing the lines like brings the characters so much more to life? Okay, let's see. My black just keeps drying so fast. Hardest thing ever to paint is like ovals, I swear. I don't know. They're just really hard. But it's all good. Thank you. I know, it's fun. Fun trend. It's hard to describe like what it is I do. There's not really a category for it. So I just say like entertainer, artist. Because it's entertaining. Let's and it takes so long. So it's cool that you guys want to see this from time to time. Oh, that's so awesome, Cynthia. I'm glad the algorithm showed it to you. It can be hard to remember people's names. I think if you just type in on Google face paint artists, like Marian Marks should come up from time to time. And if any of you guys have any little kids or are looking for more content to watch, I started a kids channel. It's completely different than the face paint, but I will eventually have kids face paint on there. And I created a character named Mimi, and Mimi teaches kids about the world. And the most recent episode up is all about fall. So come check that channel out. If you scroll to the bottom of my page, you will see Mimi at the bottom, and please subscribe to it because it's growing right now. I'm trying to get it to get onto YouTube Kids so that kids who have that app can watch it.
Mom, why would you make us a movie?
Okay, go tell Daddy. Shut the door all the way. He's making a smoothie. I don't know what YouTube's rules are with having kids on the live, so I was worried. You're actually subscribed to my channel now. Nice. Good job, Cynthia. Now you have found me. It should tell you of all the new things that I'm doing so you don't miss a beat. Yeah, if you go to my Linktree, I have a collection emails list, and I do newsletters from time to time. So that's a fun way to stay in the know on any projects that I'm working on and new releases of books and just other things that I'm working on. So you won't be bombarded with a million emails because ain't nobody got time for that. But if you want to stay in the know on that, you just go onto my Linktree and subscribe by putting in your email, and then I will add you to the list. Okay. It's about this point where I get really tired and, oh, look at that. Oh no, maybe I should do some green eyeshadow. That would look cool. I didn't even try that. I didn't even try to do that. It kind of works. Ooh, pretty cool. Okay, we're back focused, back focused. I love you guys so much. Okay, here we go. I can't breathe during this part. Okay, it's coming together. It's so hard to paint on my neck. Here we go. I always want to put on music for you guys, but the one time I did, it like muted the entire live. So I took that one down. I was like, all right. No music. Pretty cool. Coming to life. My nose is so itchy. Oh yeah, in the Mimi channel, I sing as well. And I'm not a singer, so it's okay if you make fun of me. It's really, really goofy. But it's great for kids. Kids are easy. So I have about 9 original songs, and then I'm going to be working on some of the famous nursery rhymes that we all know. But the fall song is like stuck in my head every single day. It's so cool. Okay. Really annoyed about that, and then that. So we'll fix that flower petal in a minute. I did. I missed quite a few spots. We're getting there. We're coming to life. Okay. And okay. So focused right now, sorry. Oh yeah, so my 4-year-old, he's in a phase right now where he's got imaginary friends, and then like we were at the pumpkin patch yesterday and we're walking down the row of pumpkins and he goes, "Mama, watch, I'm gonna be a fish swimming through the water and then I gotta scrub off in the sea anemone." And so he like ran and acted like he was a fish and then like lay down in the weeds and like scrubbed off like the clownfish, and I'm like, that was so creative. And so he's going wild with his imagination. He tries to film things because he's always watching me film stuff, and he sometimes is in my Mimi videos for the kids content. And so he's like, oh, I gotta film this real quick and take pictures. He really likes taking pictures of objects. So that's been kind of cool to see. Then my daughter is, I think she's gonna be, I mean, she's turning into a left-handed kid, totally. She wants to draw on everything. She's always drawing on her feet. She wants to do makeup. She's very tactile. So I could see her really getting into art as well. So I'm excited to see what they do. It's gonna be cool. They're both really creative. I think we're all meant to create, and if you just cultivate that in them, then you never know what you're gonna get. Just trying to get that. Okay, so now his mouth is like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Did you just quote Forrest Gump? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Trying to show you guys. Yes, Plants vs Zombies. I got paint in there because I drooled. Guys, I gotta do another toothpaste ad with these characters. Whoa. That's gonna be cool. That is turning out so cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish some finishing touches on that in just a minute. It's time to do Mr. Zombie over here. So he is tricky, but doable. So nostril. One. That's so awesome. How long have we been on here? We've been on here for 70 minutes, so that's how long it's taken so far. And some lives take longer than others, so it just depends on what I'm painting that day. Here we go. Okay. Thanks. And then okay. Okay. I'm locked in right now. Whenever I do the lines, it takes so much focus that I'm just like locked in. It looks like Rango. I know, that's what I feel like, guys. That's why I was like, "Argh!" Totally looks like Rango. It totally does. It's okay. It's okay. I'll work on his mouth, because that will help a little bit. He's gonna have like double teeth, because I want to draw some of them. Okay. Okay, so we'll figure that out in a little bit. But it's looking cool. I kind of feel like I had to do that, so it looks less like Ringo. Okay, here we go. The next scary part. Have to breathe. It's looking like a zombie. It's so satisfying. Call this satisfying weird art. And gotta do like his eye. So dead center. Totally, I feel like Rango like copied this kind of, you know? Okay. I can't see. I can't see. I hear my kids and husband out there eating. They're all eating cereal, going, so yummy, Yeah, I think that was good to kind of do his mouth in there. Because then it looks more like him. Hi, thank you so much. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'm a zombie. Okay, I'm gonna do some. Star. Okay. Yeah, I get way less talkative once I'm doing the details because it takes so much more focus. Okay, so now we're gonna do like kind of blend. I have no clue how to make up my clothes, but I'm sure you can do that with the help of friends. Can you set up money for this? And kind of blur the lines a little bit right here. And then I'm gonna come back in with the paint. I know that what I'm doing is working. Okay, so then Let's add in some highlights and finishing touches. Like that. And some dark gray up here. Then gotta fix that line. And then we got his hairs. Let's do his hairs. Hairs. Okay. And then just a couple right here. And he's got a whole lot on his chinny chin chin. Okay. I know, sorry guys. I'm focusing. Okay. It's looking so cool. And then I think there was a couple more highlights. Kind of up here. And right here. And right here. Okay, and then let's get a tiny brush. Cheers for my brushes. And we're gonna try the teeth. Oops. Whoa. I thought there was nothing on that brush. But there was. Excuse me. Okay. And some. And polka dots. Hmm. Polka dots. Okay. He's got his polka dots on. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. We're getting there. We're getting really close. Now I need to work on this real quick. Oh, no. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. And then we're gonna do like a burgundy. Ooh, it's black maybe? Okay. Cool. Okay. That kind of works. Cool. Oh yeah. Okay. So then on this side, we need... Oh, you did? Thanks, Elva. Thanks. A little shine right there. And then what is, let's see, up here. Cute. And does the sunflower have any? Let's go like that. I keep moving, sorry. Anyways, okay. I think we're at a good stopping point. And I obviously will touch up a few things here and there as I start filming, because things start to show up on camera that I might have not seen here. But here's our Plants vs. Zombies. Boom, boom, boom. And like I'll touch up in between. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Oh, thank you. So he's like shooting, boom, 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 boom. He's like, That's our Plants versus Zombies. Yeah, what do you guys think? Thank you so much. I thought this would be a fun Halloween one. I love the plants changing in the fall, and I think it's really special. I forgot to... I forgot to do the top of the hat, but we'll do that later. It's going to be covered by my cap, so... Anyways, yeah. Do you think I should do a green cap, or should I just keep it dark? What do you guys think? Oh, thanks, Melissa. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And I think on the last lives, I sang a song, so with the characters. Be sure to, if you see any ads with these characters, guys, be sure to like it and boost it so that the people that I'm working for feel good about my work and they feel really happy with the paint advertised with their product. And that hopefully they'll hire me again to do other characters. I have a toothpaste one coming up, and then next week I have a body wash one with a monster that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be so fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for loving everything I do and feeling the joy, and I just send the love to you and you send it out to everyone you come in contact with. So thank you, thank you. I love you all. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. And be sure to like the videos you see. I'm gonna go record now to all the songs and the sound bits that I find, and maybe we'll make the zombie eat some fun stuff. So that would be kind of cool. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna log off now so I can go record to the music. And I gotta take some pictures before I record because it kind of gets smudged a little bit. Oh, okay. Love you all, and good job keeping the chat clean and moderating that. You guys are so good at it. Thank you for the gifts and the cash and just all the love. So be sure to get my coloring book on Amazon. I have multiple ones. Get Guy Vibes and Color Me Funny. So it depends on what you like to color. This is like all my funny face paint characters. And I'm coming out with a second book. The second book, you guys, is gonna have a QR code that takes you to every funny video. It's gonna be so cool. So be sure to do that. And then Guy Vibes is all hand drawn by me. Like, so these are from my faces. I traced over my face characters. These are hand drawn and I've colored in it, but they're just guys in cozy scenes. And if you get alcohol markers, they're so, so, so fun. So be sure to get that. These are some that I've colored. Oh yeah, this one I turned into How to Train Your Dragon. It was just a guy grilling at a barbecue. So therapeutic and fun, especially in the fall. A little bubble bath. Oh, guys, check this out. Plants vs. Zombies. I colored his game room. He's playing it on there. I don't know if you can see. Plants vs. Zombies. Maybe I'll make a video with that. That's a good idea. I forgot I had that in there. So that's Guy Vibes by Mary Marks. And then, wait a minute. Oh. Possibly the Best Pals is my children's book. And these are all my drawings. Guys, I did these in high school. So these is a watercolor focus that I did, a medium focus. And like, there's fun little poems to go with it. So like, Harry and Hugo are in hog heaven as they hum down the highway in their Harley. So that's a really fun one to read with your family. And then one more, I got one more for you. This is coming out this week. This one just launched today. And I think I want to do some kind of challenge online or something. So this is Where's Mimi? And Mimi is the character that I am for the kids channel. So I created 12 scenes that you have to I Spy Mimi in, and you also get to find other characters as well on each page. And then I put little nuggets in there because I am a Disney fan, so like, let's see if I can show you one. So in the ocean one, I did things like There's like a Little Mermaid reference, and then I don't know, let's see, can you see it? It's really small. Okay, so here's like a bunch of jellyfish, and then we have Merlin trying to get Dory out of jellyfish. And then up here we have all the Madagascar characters, and then the penguins are like chilling on a boat, trying to take over a boat. And so there's just really fun little nuggets that I put in there. Like, obviously they're not the actual characters, but they're just references to some of my favorite kids' movies. There's even a Halloween one. So fun. So I used 2,000 characters and images on Canva to create these. It took me months to make this, but it's finally out. It's finally published. You can find this on Amazon or in my link tree above. So I'm really proud of that. I even paid a friend to help me get it loaded onto KDP because I was struggling with the bleed and the no bleed and stuff like that. So anyways, that's what's going on right now. I love you guys, and then I'll let you know when I get the coloring book out. The second one is almost done. I have like 6 more pages. So I love you all. Let's see what we got here. I'm a dad. Where do I get that on Amazon? Like, I don't know. Okay, so you just type in on Amazon, Miriam Marks. That is a fast way that you can see all of my products come up. If you don't want to type it in on Amazon, on any of my socials, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, at the top, there's a bio or a biography about me where I'm like, hi, I'm Miriam Marks. Just down below, there will be links. And one of them you'll see is a link tree. A link tree, you click on that and you'll see all the books in there. So top of the page, click on the link tree store. You'll see all the books. If you click on the book, it'll take you straight to Amazon to purchase it. Super easy, comes straight to your door. Eventually I'll do some book signings and stuff like that where I mail them to you and hand deliver them to you, especially if I'm like in the area. So that will be coming in the near future. Yes, the I Spy one is up on Amazon now. Yes, I will post a video with the Mimi. So keep an eye out for this. I'll post the video with the link to this, and I'll also post it in where you saw that I said, hey, I'm going live in 20 minutes. That's called my posts here on YouTube on my page. So I'll put a link there for you as well. But it's all on Amazon. Everything you see here is on Amazon. Where's Mimi? A search and find activity book. Possibly the Best Pals. Coloring books, Guy Vibes, and Color Me Funny. And I have a couple other on there, but they weren't hand-drawn. They were just me practicing trying to get a book out, so which are really fun to color into, but they were just Canva images that I put together. So yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for wanting to purchase one. Let me know how they like them. And I have so many books that I'm working on that are coming out. The next one is called Chicken Liar. It's so funny. It is a classic that I wrote a long time ago and it's finally coming out. So I'm just working on the images for that. They're all hand painted. So yeah. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. Mimi is doing good. Mimi is growing. The channel is almost to 1,000 followers. If you go to the bottom of my YouTube page, you'll see the button, Where's Mimi? And that will take you to the Mimi channel. I just launched the fall episode. It has original music in it. I teach kids all about colors of fall. Why do we rake the leaves? What can you do with the leaves? Pumpkins, and at that age group, they can't carve pumpkins, so we painted pumpkins, making caramel apples with an adult, and I threw in a little trick-or-treating there at the end just for fun. And then there's an original song in there that I was so proud of. It's called Bye Bye Summer, and it's just a really fun song to have on the background that teaches you all about the fun things of fall. So go check that out down below, and yeah, Mimi's just gonna keep growing and it'll allow me to keep painting for you because hopefully that channel will monetize and bring in the main source of income. Because shorts are awesome, but they don't bring in the beef. So longer form content is what I'm working on, and then that will allow me to paint for fun like this and visit with you guys. So your birthday is tomorrow, Christian. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christian. Happy birthday to you, and many more. That's so awesome. Thanks for being here. I love you all. I'm going to log off now. We hit 101 minutes. That was a good live. Bye. It's so fun to connect with you. I read your comments. I can't respond to all of them, but I read them and I love you all. And thank you so much for just all the love. So goodbye, everybody. Bye, Savannah. Okay, that song was for you too. Happy birthday, you guys. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Oh, man. Girl, why are you so good at drawing? Like, where do you launch your coloring book? Because I want to do it. Yeah. So I'm going to come out with a how-to guide so that you can learn how to launch your own coloring book as well. It's so doable, whether you can draw or not. There's different options. And I'm going to provide you with the ability to learn how to do that for like a super cheap price, like 20 bucks or something. It's absolutely free to launch your own coloring books on Amazon, and it's so cool because then you can just give them out to friends, your friends can purchase them, and you can all color in them together. So that will be coming soon. I'm sorry I'm dragging my feet on that. I'm doing so many projects, but I will teach you how very soon. I love you all. Bye. See you guys. Stay safe out there. And Jesus loves you. You're right. Good job.